This is an advisory or a warning for the following video you're about to see. In the following video, I am very critical of the lunatics in Korea. Allow me to explain. When I make reference, and I make numerous reference to it, to lunatics in Korea, I am not saying all Koreans are lunatics. I'm just referring to the portion of the population who are lunatics. We have lunatics in every population in every country around the world. Believe it or not, we even have lunatics in these here United States of America. That's me, kids. Lunatic Tony. Alright, enjoy the following video. Hi! Hi, folks. Recently, I posted a video on YouTube having to do with a pizza commercial that appeared in South Korea. And I took it as if it was authentic news report documentary. And I was rather critical of it. Now, in that video, the only nations I mentioned was Korea, China, Brazil, Italy, and I think I may have mentioned the United States. Those are the only nations. And normally when I make a video in reference to a topic in Asia, in the background there you see the lone American flag. I normally have these two flags back there. That's what I do, kids. I put these two flags back there when it has to do with Asian issues out of respect for all my friends in Japan. That's why I do that. Now, I purposely left the Japanese flag out of the background because I knew there were lunatics in Korea that look for any excuse to point the critical finger at Japan. So that's why I left the flag out. But it didn't work, kids. Nah, the lunatics still point the critical finger at Japan. On the comments on my video and on Shun's videos, there are numerous comments from people in Korea critical of Japan. Now wait a minute. They had nothing to do with me posting that video. That was me. I post the video. I don't have any Japanese blood in my veins. I don't think I do. I don't have any Japanese blood in my veins. My 4 grandparents were born in Italy. That makes it Italiano, blood running through these veins. So stop blaming the Japanese. But what happens here is these lunatics in Korea look for any excuse to point at Japan and be critical as they've done with these videos. You know, most children, they are fear looking under their bed at night or in the closet because they say there's monsters under me bed. There's monsters in the closet. Well, apparently these lunatics in Korea, they didn't have the luxury of having monsters under their bed or monsters in the closet. No, instead they had Japanese under the bed and Japanese in the closet. Stop looking at me so critical of the nation of Japan and the Japanese people. And now you're going to resurrect what happened 65, 70, 80 years ago. To which I have to say, really? You were once a colony of Japan. The United States of America, we were once a colony of the United Kingdom. That's what we were, kids. We were colonials before the revolution. Now look at us today. After the revolution, 30 years after the revolution, the British came back and gave us once more. They burned down the White House. Now look at us today. Between the United States and the United Kingdom, there's such a good friendship. We refer to the Atlantic Ocean as the pond, our friends across the pond. And that's perhaps what maybe you should do in Korea. Refer to your friends in Japan as being across the pond. Turn the Sea of Japan into a pond. That's what it is, kids. The pond of Japan, and everybody's nice and happy, and everybody makes good friends with one another. If that doesn't work for you, if you still desire to be critical, then perhaps maybe this. You need shock treatment. Is that it? And if shock treatment don't work, then maybe some therapy. But they're not your enemies in Japan. You have mutual potential enemies in Asia. The nuts in North Korea, the belligerent behavior of the Chinese Communist military, and the skillful diplomacy being employed by the Russians to your detriment. That's it, kids. That's what you need to be concerned about. Forget about the land of the rising sun to be so critical about them. Alright, folks, remember, this is criticism to those who are lunatics in South Korea. Not saying that all Koreans are lunatics. Alright, folks. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be. See ya.